Hey everyone, it is late at night and I am Norman. This is my third video in my 30 dress watches in 30 days challenge. And tonight we're going to be looking at an Accutron. So I've actually had my eye on these watches for quite a while. They are limited editions, they're making 200 of them, and that's it. So I figured I never had a chance to get one. However, they appear to still be available on their website. But in looking at the pictures on their site, it seemed that they were kind of thick. I wasn't sure if they would be too clunky for me. The particular piece that I was looking at is this one. It's a silver dial, kind of a shield shape to it, just super fun, ultra mid-century style. And the proportions on these watches are very vintage. The case size on these is 33 millimeters. That is perfect. They have crosshairs, Dauphine hands, everything that I love in a watch. They are kind of spendy though, at almost $1,400. Which is another reason why I don't already own one. However, in preparation for this video, I was looking for some images of these watches and I found an owner review of the exact watch that I was looking at. And I found it on a website called Fifthwrist, and the wrist shots in this review look absolutely phenomenal. I mean, just look at those. And in this one, the author is wearing a sport jacket almost identical to one that I personally own. And look at how that watch plays with the light. I mean, the light is just shining off of that thing, and it looks absolutely amazing. Oh, I totally have to get one of these. So I'm thinking I may need to sell off some watches that I've been holding off on doing so, and using that money toward one of these, assuming they're still available when I do have that money. I mean, these are just brilliant watches. And in fact, I'm a huge fan of the entire Legacy lineup. There's a few different variants of the piece that I'm interested in, but there's also some great looking asymmetrical pieces. There's one that's kind of rounded yet square and asymmetrical. They even have some intriguing looking, almost field watch style pieces in this lineup, along with some super 1970s cushiony looking watches with all kinds of cushiony cases on them. And the asymmetrical square ones are almost as absolutely amazing as the one that I'm looking at. I'm not a huge yellow gold fan, so that's why these are kind of lower on my list of gotta get those. But just look at the shape of the cases on those watches. So cool. However, these pieces are even smaller by a bit. These are 32.8. However, being square, they might wear pretty much the same as the one that I'm looking at, but I would have to see them in person. Another interesting thing about these watches is they aren't quartz, they're actually automatic movements. So they don't use old school Accutron tuning fork movements or anything like that. They're automatic watches. But yeah, it's great how this lineup covers the 50s, 60s, and 70s, all within one catalog. That is pretty cool. So we'll see what happens in the future. I may end up selling off some watches and using some of that money toward one of these because, oh, this would be so great in my collection. Thanks for watching.